I took traditional piano lessons when I was younger, junior high through early high school, and I took them for about 5 years, and I learned how to read music, but my playing was very limited because when I got to a certain point of learning music, I kind of broke down and it was difficult for me, and so I hit a wall and I didn't go beyond that wall.
When I had lessons, I hated it because it wasn't, we were playing Mary Had a Little Lamb and Little Brown Jug and songs that used to drive my mother crazy while I was practicing, so she didn't want to hear me practice.
In the traditional piano lessons that I took as a child, the whole traditional method was much more regimented, so formalized that it seemed I was learning a foreign language, which I always, piano lessons are a foreign language, but it was much more difficult and less natural and less fun.
To see my kids in 13 months go from literally barely being able to hit the keys to being able to play full-on classical music is pretty incredible. It's been really wonderful as a parent.
I play blues, accompaniments, Beatles songs, play classical music, play just pop music, just anything you can really think of.
Is so natural. It teaches the children to play piano so naturally, and it just happens.
She's playing when she has free time. She plays beautifully. She plays music that I love. My house is full of classical music. I love that.
He has a larger repertoire of music at 6 years old now. He's been taking for a year than I did in my traditional method when I took for 3 years, which is just amazing to me.
With Simply Music, I have about 7 pieces that I know by memory, and I'm really thrilled about that. If you're alone and maybe a little bit lonely, you don't feel like sitting in front of the TV, you can go over to the piano and play some songs, and it's a great feeling. The other day, I was getting on the elevator in my building, and this couple came out of their apartment, and they said, "Are you the lady that plays the piano?" I said, "Yes." And she said, "It sounds so good." Oh, it made me feel great the whole rest of the day.
Amazing grace, how sweet.
I'm 8 years old and I can play 21 songs, and I just think it's really fun, and I think it's just a great thing to do.
It's a thrill for me to see how happy she is and how enthusiastic she is and happy with her accomplishments and how fast they come.
It's built up her confidence. Simply Music has given her an opportunity to be confident about her ability.
Firstly, Simply Music is a music education institution, and primarily we develop music education programs. And we have 2 types of programs for students who want to learn how to play music, and also programs for teachers who want to learn how to teach music. Our programs are a breakthrough. Now I know, it's a word that gets used a lot. It's very difficult to turn on the radio or the TV these days without hearing the word breakthrough being used everywhere. But I mean something very specific when I use the word breakthrough. For me, this is not an improvement on traditional methods. It's not better than traditional methods. This is a program that produces results that are a geometric leap beyond what has ever been considered possible in music education.
songs are awesome. They're just fun to play. My friends come over and you just say, I know that song, and I'll play it for you. They go, geez, how do you know that? That is awesome. How long have you been taking lessons? About 2 months? Oh, that is incredible.
After the first, I'd say less than a month, I was so proud of what he had accomplished, and it was far beyond my expectations. I have just been so amazed. Simply Music has made it possible for Jeff to know almost 30 songs in less than 7 months. And when I tell people that, they really don't believe it. Every time I hear him play, I'm so proud of him.
It's simple. It's just simple. Simply Music.
When somebody comes in to me as a teacher, I say, well, we're going to learn a bunch of songs now. And they're like, yeah, songs, that's what I want to do. I want to learn how to play.
I think what's really powerful about it is that we give people an immediate access to self-expression.
Here's what I love about Simply Music. I love being able to teach people how to play instantly, having people walk away from their first lesson playing a song 2 hands together, having people in just a handful of months have 10, 15, 20 songs, seeing people just smile when they come to lessons, watching the kids just walk in and give me a hug because they're so happy to be there, watching them walk away with a smile on their face.
Simply Music, you reach playing immediately.
I've just never seen these kind of results anywhere before. I've never had students love it so much, and I've had adult beginners who have been moved to tears in their first few lessons because they're so excited by what they're learning so quickly. I've had other adults say that they've had to set an alarm clock or a timer on the top of the piano to remind themselves to stop playing and go and do something else. I've had parents say that with traditional lessons they had to virtually force the kids to practice, and with Simply Music they're having to virtually drag the kids away from the piano, and I love that.
One of the things that's tremendously important in the learning process, in being a Simply Music student, is the experience of learning, the experience of oneself going through the process. It's an easy experience. People don't find that they struggle with this method. It's not arduous, it's not intense. There's a very natural feeling to learning with this program. So when students start, we're able to really draw on existing physical skills, existing oral skills, existing visual skills, the existing natural sense of musicality that everybody has. And this is a program that really has a way of drawing on that and translating it into a repertoire immediately from the day that they start. And so, you know, what it lends itself to is an experience of accomplishment, victory. I feel good about myself.
One time my friend came over and I go, hey, you like blues? He goes, yeah. He didn't know I played the piano. He thought I was going to play some like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star thing, but I started playing some nice, real get-going blues song. He really liked it.
Over 3 or 4 weeks, I was playing, 4 or 5 tunes.
14 songs in 12 weeks, that's pretty good.
I've learned 36 songs.
Every week I learn another song.
The house is filled with music now, and it just is a wonderful thing.
And I didn't think it was going to be as simple as it really is. From the very minute you sit down at the piano, you are playing the piano, and it's fun from the very beginning.